School Quiz 2004. Starting off with an East Zone preliminary, we have the boys from Madhyamgram High School, Kolkata, Gaurav Chakraborty and Shubhabrata Mukherjee. Next is the team from Tashi Namgyal Academy from the hill city of Gangtok. We have with us Harsh Singhi and Chayan Chatterjee. And finally joining us are Chinmay Vidyalaya from the steel city of Bokaro. Welcome to Kavar Aditya and Yashwant Lodha. And welcome your host, Harsha Bhogle.
Welcome to yet another season of the ESPN School Quiz. And we are hoping that the ESPN School Quiz 2004 will be bigger, a little more dramatic, and certainly more competitive. Certainly it's got more difficult for the teams to qualify this year. 2,500 schools tried to participate, only 108 could come in. We had tests in 36 towns, 8 live events, and we've got all these towns represented, lots of passion, and we've got all these teams coming down here now. And let's hope we get an absolutely fantastic first round. We've got teams today from Kolkata, Gangtok and Bokaro, and they're all aiming for that big prize. Champion of India, winning team gets 5 lakhs of rupees that goes to the school, and they get to go to a sports event of their choice anywhere in the world. We've got quite a colorful first round, haven't we? We've got olive green, we've got navy blue, and we've got what can probably best be described as terracotta. Yes, indeed. Now, Madhyamgram High School, the same school that does so well at football?
Yes.
And you want to show us today, hopefully, that you can be as good at quizzing as you are at football.
Hope for the best.
Now, Tashi Namgyal, Gangtok, you were here last year as well. Now, I believe you've got houses in your school, the mottos of which are Citius, Altius and Fortius.
And the last one is Tenacious.
So which one are two of you? Citius, Altius, Fortius, which ones?
I'm in Citius.
And you're Fortius. Now, Chinmay, Bokaro. Very nice colors of the jackets. There's something very interesting I read on the sheet that you gave us. You're fans of Brian O'Driscoll. Now, I just ask the questions, I don't answer, but who is Brian O'Driscoll?
He's an Irish rugby player, and I've been following him for the past two to three years. He's so good at scoring tries that the local fans call him God.
So you'd like to be God in your own world, wouldn't you? It's not a bad objective.
Yes.
Let's see what happens. 3 intelligent sides. Let's see how we get off. Let's go and play our first round, Citius. Yes, Citius is our speed round, and in this round you're going to see photographs, fragments of which will appear from all corners of the screen. As soon as you guess the identity, go for the buzzer. But remember, if you get it wrong, it's -3. If you get it right, it's +5. And then there's a connection question at the end. So remember, there's a link between each of the 3 in one set. Connections answers carry +5, but no negatives on that one. So if you're ready, let's go and meet our first sportsman of the day. Here it is. Who is this? On the buzzer, Tashi Namgyal.
Alan Donald.
Alan Donald it is. And that was almost as fiery as an Alan Donald bouncer, wasn't it? Alan Donald it was. Oh my God, I think I should take a step back. 5 points to Tashi Namgyal. That was quick. Now, who's next? Here we go, forming, as I said, from all corners, Tashi Namgyal.
Brian Lara.
Brian Lara, it is. Madhyamgram, just be careful. You've got to wait for me to come to you, because you've got to be sure who's hit the buzzer first, and sometimes you think you have, but you actually haven't. Brian Lara it is. So Tashi Namgyal are on a roll early on. Well, you expect that from a school that produced Baichung Bhutia? Now, number 3. Let's see if we can complete the triumvirate and then find the connection. This time, a little more skeptical. The 3 teams, Chinmay, Bokaro, MHS Kolkata. Let's see if you can get this one. Tashi Namgyal.
Nick Knight.
It is Nick Knight. That's a very good answer from Tashi Namgyal. Well done indeed. The school from Gangtok, whose very presence here is fantastic for us. Now, here is the connection question. You've got Alan Donald, you've got Brian Lara, and you've got Nick Knight. What is common to them with respect to English county cricket? Chinmay, Bokaro.
They've all played for Warwickshire.
Absolutely. Let's go on to our second set of questions. Here it is. Who is this? Chinmay, Bokaro.
Andre Agassi.
It is Andre Agassi. So we're getting a bit of a comeback from Chinmay, Bokaro. 5 points. That indeed is Andre Agassi. The slightly younger Agassi as well. We picked a slightly older photograph for you. Here we go. Who is this?
Juan Carlos Ferrero.
Juan Carlos Ferrero. Very well done, Tashi Namgyal. You are on fire, aren't you? Just relax a little bit. Just relax. in your current mood, you might just go and punch somebody. Just relax. Tashi Namgyal, gang talk, very well done. That is Juan Carlos Ferrero. We certainly started this on a huge high, haven't we? Number 3 in the second set. Here we go. Who is this? Chinmay Bokaro.
Andy Roddick.
Well, you're not too far back either. That is, in fact, Andy Roddick. Now listen carefully to my connection question. Here you are. You've got Agassi there, you've got Ferrero, and you've got Roddick. Now, with reference to the year 2000 and...
They've all won. Agassi has won Australian, Juan Carlos Ferrero has won French, and Roddick has won US Open.
But Tashi Namgyal, that wasn't my question. So let me complete the question. I like the attitude of going very early. Well, you went for it as well, so you've got to answer it before I ask the question. You went for it too.
They have all runners-up of the...
No, that's not quite true. Chinmay, did you go for it? Okay, now you get to hear the question. Sometimes we get carried away, don't we? With reference to the year 2003, give me the name that should appear between Ferrero and Roddick. What is the name that should appear between Ferrero and Roddick?
Roger Federer.
Is correct. Roger Federer, it is. Tashi Namgyal, just a bit carried away. Chinmay Bokaro, the benefit of your largesse. Roger Federer, it was, and I must admit, this has been quite an extraordinary round of Citius. Let's see what the scoreboard says. Madhyamgram High School from Kolkata still finding their feet, but there's a long way to go in this quiz. Then Chinmay Vidyalaya from Bokaro on 20 points. Bit lucky, but I'm not going to deny you your points. So 20 points, very well done. And Tashi Namgyal, very enthusiastic, but still on 20 as well. So they're sharing the lead at the top. But what's been interesting in the round is the speed with which the answers have come. And take a look at those timings. When you look at those timings down there, just remember that the entire sequence takes about 11 or 12 seconds to form. We're getting answers in 6 and 7 seconds, and I think that is genuinely awesome. To guess Juan Carlos Ferrero, I thought, was particularly brilliant. So there you are at the end of Citius. We're moving into a very high scoring round now. It's our Alpenliebe Altius Lage Raho round, and indeed that should be the motto of each of the 3 teams here. That's after the break.
Can you identify this famous sports person? Stay tuned for the answer.
Naya Alpenliebe Lollipop. Look at the hole.
मैं सिलेक्ट नहीं होऊंगा।
बस कर ले इरादा, जीतेगा वादा हमारा, जीतेगा बस कर ले इरादा हमारा, तुझको दबाना।
मैं सिलेक्ट हो गया। सबकी नजरों में हीरो।
संडे हो या मंडे, रोज खाओ अंडे।
Naya Alpenliebe Lollipop. Look at the hole.
Welcome back to this rather adrenaline-charged East Zone preliminary. Let's see if we can maintain this momentum as we go into a high-scoring round as we go into Altius. Now we're going to start with Madhyamgram High School, Kolkata. As you know, in Altius you get 10 points for correct answers, 10 for carryovers as well. So lots of points to be had here. You'll get a grid with 6 topics on the screen. Pick carefully, pick the one you're most comfortable with. and see if you can answer that one. You've got 6 there. Soccer, champions, miscellaneous, or you don't need to look beyond, do you?
Soccer.
Soccer, and you said in your write-up that you sent us that you love soccer, so hopefully you'll get your 10 points here. Let's see. Your soccer question is a video clip. You need to look at the video clip and answer the question. This superstar from Arsenal that you're seeing in your clip there plays for France in international competition. There's no doubt on that. You know it very well. What was the country of his birth?
Ghana.
Question passes. Anyone on the buzzer? Tashi Namgyal?
Senegal.
Senegal it is. Senegal it is. Born in Dakar. Senegal it was. Tashi Namgyal pick up 10 points. Now let's go on to Chinmay Bokaro and let's see if you've stuck with 5 options or whether soccer will flip over and give you another one, etc. What's your choice? Snapshots. You want to look at photographs? Okay, we'll give you snapshots. Here is your photograph. All you need to do is identify this sports person who's looking very closely at some chess pieces there. Chinmay Bokaro.
Lennox Lewis.
Lennox Lewis, and you wouldn't imagine a boxer wanting to move chess pieces around, would you? But there he is. Lennox Lewis it is. And you're coming back strongly, sitting on Tashi Namgyal's heels all the time. But Tashi Namgyal, you've got 5 options there, and let's see if you can get a 6th. No, you don't. Which of those 5 do you want? Tashi Namgyal.
Bowlers.
You want bowlers. Okay, we shall give you bowlers. Your bowlers question is a video clip as well. We like using our video screen. We know all of you watch a lot of sport, so we'll give you as many as we can from there. Now, take a look at this. You need to look at that bowler and identify for me who he is.
Rion King.
It is Rion King. Well done, Tashi Namgyal. Rion King of the West Indies, who every time he bowls looks like a good bowler, but never seems to generate the performances. Well done, Tashi Namgyal. You've used your question in hand well to go 10 points clear. Now, Madhyam Gram High School, you've got 4 options unless you get a 5th. Let's see. Yes, indeed, you get World Cup cricket as well opening up.
World Cup cricket.
And that's what you want, World Cup cricket. Which 2003 World Cup cricket captain had earlier represented his country in the 1987 and 1992 World Cups, but missed the 1996 and 1999 tournaments? Which 2003 World Cup cricket captain are we talking about?
This. Sana Jayasuriya.
Question passes on the buzzer with Tashi Namgyal.
Carl Hooper.
Carl Hooper it is. As a young man, played in 87, 92, opted not to play 96, 99, and then came back in 2003. Just relax a little. If you relax and think and let your mind go along freely, you'll probably get the answers. Now, Chinmay Bokaro, you've got etc. champions, miscellaneous, golf, and that's all, I'm afraid.
Champions.
Champions? Okay, champions should be. Take a look at this. You'll probably identify those 2 almost immediately. Which year did this champion duo win the men's doubles at Wimbledon?
1990.
Which year did this champion duo win the men's doubles at Wimbledon? Chinmay Bokaro. Yes.
99.
1999 is absolutely correct. Chinmay Bokaro, you've got your 10 points. 1999 it was. That, of course, was the year in which they made all 4 Grand Slam finals, didn't they? What a great year it was for Lee and Hesh, Leandra and Mahesh. Tashi Namgyal, etc., miscellaneous, golf, and that's it.
Etc.
Etc. Going to slightly uncharted territory, aren't you? You don't know what to expect. Let's see. In June 2003, the Anaheim Mighty Ducks and the New Jersey Devils clashed in the final playoff match of which prestigious tournament? In June 2003, the Anaheim Mighty Ducks and the New Jersey Devils clashed in the final playoff of which prestigious tournament? Tashi Namgyal.
Stanley Cup.
Was that a guess?
No.
You knew it?
Yeah.
You made a great effect of not knowing the answer. It was in fact correct. Stanley Cup is what I was looking for. And Tashi Namgyal just putting their nose ahead every time Chinmay Bokaro threatened. This is turning out to be a fascinating round. Let's take a look at the scores. So Gram High School, Kolkata, still searching for their first goal, but I'm sure they'll get it as we go into our next round. Chinmay Vidyalaya Bokaro, steady and solid, up on 40, but just going ahead every time they're threatened, and in the lead, Tashi Namgyal from Gangtok with 60 points. And you can see this competition really building up on our scoring chart, and you can see they were locked together at the end of the first round. Every time Tashi Namgyal go up, Chinmay Bokaro are there. And now really they're not too far away. 120-pointer away are Chinmaya from Tashi Namgyal. It's turning out to be quite fascinating. And our next round, therefore, our decisive round, which is Fortius, will be equally interesting. Now, on Fortius, we play one-on-one, so it's time for all our lifelines to get up and go into our isolation chambers while we play Fortius.
Which sportsperson's autobiography is titled It's Not About the Bike, My Journey Back to Life? Find out the answer after the break.
संडे हो या मंडे रोज खाओ अंडे
नया एल्पेन लिबे लॉलीपॉप लगे रहो
मैं सिलेक्ट नहीं होऊंगा।
बस कर ले इरादा जीतेगा तू जीतेगा वादा हमारा जीतेगा तू जीतेगा बस कर ले इरादा हमारा जीतेगा हीरो तुझको दबाना
मैं सिलेक्ट हो गया।
हीरो
सबकी नजरों में हीरो।
क्लिक प्रिंट प्रिंट
क्लिक
प्रिंट नया एल्पेन लिबे लॉलीपॉप लगे रहो
Welcome back to this wonderful East Zone preliminary featuring teams from Bokaro, Gangtok and Kolkata, and we're enjoying this very much, aren't we? As we go into our final round, which is called Fortius. Now, one of the Gangtok boys had Fortius as the motto of his school, so maybe this is where he can show his value. But Madhyam Gram and Chinmay Bokaro, keep your wits about you, and let's see if we can go about doing well in this final round. It's called Fortius. Okay, this is our one-on-one round, so can I invite Madhyam Gram High School to come along? Remember, you've got a lifeline as well. He's sitting away in our isolation chamber. He can't see you, but he can hear you. And you know how this works. You've got options of 5, 10 and 20. 10s and 20s carry negatives. You can use your lifeline once. Relax. Okay, what's your choice?
20-pointer.
You want to go and hit the 20 straight away. Okay, here is your 20-pointer. Which 1998 Wimbledon boys singles champion later went on to win the men's singles at Wimbledon as well? Was it Leighton Hewitt? Was it Andy Roddick? Was it Roger Federer?
Roger Federer.
You sure?
Yeah.
Roger Federer, the 2003 champion, fetches you 20 points. Well done, Madhyam Gram High School. You're back in this competition. Now, Chinmay Bokaro. Scoreboard's looking like an arithmetic progression chart, isn't it? 20, 40, 60. Let's see if you change that. What do you want to do?
And go for a 10.
You'll go for a 10. Okay, let's see if you can get your 10-pointer and start to come within shouting distance of Tashi Namgyal. Here you go. Which 1996 Olympic double gold medalist athlete was born in Jamaica and adjudged the world's fastest man in 1997? Michael Johnson, Donovan Bailey, or Linford Christie?
Michael Johnson.
No, Chinmay, you jumped the gun a little bit. The answer was Donovan Bailey, who won the 100 and the 4x100 relay golds. Those were the two medals he got. The answer I was looking for was Donovan Bailey. But there's a long way to go in this quiz contest, so let's get Tashi Namgyal in here. And that's panned out quite well for you.
5.
And you want a 5-pointer, don't you? Okay, I'll give you your 5-pointer. And remember, they can be a little tricky sometimes, so listen carefully. In the 2003 Malaysian Grand Prix qualifiers, who became the youngest Formula One driver to gain a pole position? Was it, do you want the options? Do you want to give it straight away? I'd recommend giving you the options. Was it Giancarlo Fisichella? Was it Fernando Alonso? Was it Kimi Raikkonen?
Fernando Alonso.
Fernando Alonso it was. Well done, Tashi Namgyal. You pick up your 5 points. Now, Madhyam Gram High School, Kolkata. Right, the second half in footballing language is turning out to be better than the first. What are you going to do?
A 20-point.
Well, you really don't have a choice in it. If you get a point, you actually go into second place. That's the way this round pans out. Here we go. In which outdoor game, Madhyam Gram, in which outdoor game do blue and black balls always partner against red and yellow balls? In which outdoor game do blue and black balls always partner against red and yellow? Is it lacrosse? Is it curling? Is it croquet?
Croquet.
You don't want to use your lifeline?
No.
Croquet. Why did you say croquet?
Just a guess.
Just a guess. What a good guess that was, Madhyam Gram. You're on 40 points and really bringing this competition alive, doing justice to yourself. Now, Chinmay Bokaro, you've got a bit of catching up to do. And I'd strongly recommend you take a deep breath, then breathe out, and give me your choice. What do you want to do?
I'll go for 20.
You'll go for a 20, and I hope you get as much luck with the 20s as Madhyam Gram have. If you get this 20, you go straight into second place. In 2003, which unknown PGA Tour rookie won the Claret Jug while participating in his first major championship? Remember, you've got a lifeline, and your options are Ben Curtis, Mike Weir, Jim Furyk.
Ben Curtis.
Oh, he didn't want to go to the lifeline. He hit it. Ben Curtis is right. Well done, Chinmay Bokaro. What a final round we are having. Oh dear. Either you're too good or our questions are too simple.
5.
Come along.
5.
Okay, your lead is 10. You'll take the 5.
5.
5. You're doing your calculations, aren't you? It's not a bad thing to do. Which sports person's autobiography is titled, "It's Not About the Bike, My Journey Back to Life"? Which sports person's autobiography is titled, it's a great book, "It's Not About the Bike, My Journey Back to Life"? Is it Lance Armstrong? Is it Valentino Rossi? Is it Alex Zanardi? Your lifeline has got a little smile playing the corner of his lips.
Can I ask him?
Is it yes or no? Do you know the answer?
Yes.
He knows the answer. Do you want to go to him?
Yes.
Okay, let's use a lifeline. And the answer is?
Lance Armstrong.
It is. Well done. Good use of the lifeline. Tashi Namgyal pick up their 5 points and go up to 70. Now, Madhyam Gram. You can't win it, but you can finish in style. Or do you want to just have a nice, relaxed 5-pointer at the end?
No. Another 20-point.
Another 20-pointer. Oh, well done. Here we go. The 20-pointers are all being hit today. Born in 1980 at Košice in present-day Slovakia, who won her first Grand Slam title at the 1996 Wimbledon, partnering Helena Sukova? Was it Martina Hingis? Was it Jelena Dokic? Or was it Eva Maioli?
Martina Hingis.
Martina Hingis it was. 3 20-pointers. Well done, Madhyam Gram High School. You deserve the points you've got. And I'm very proud of you for doing that. Very well done, Madhyam Gram High School. Now, Chinmay Bokaro.
I'm going to go for a win.
Hey, you like the 20-pointers all of you, don't you? If you hit the 20-pointer, then Tashi Namgyal will only level with a 5. So this 20-pointer could just be absolutely decisive. It's not an easy one, so listen carefully. In Test cricket, which former Pakistani bowler is wicketkeeper Syed Kirmani's only wicket as a bowler? Is it Azim Hafiz? Is it Mudassar Nazar? Is it Tausif Ahmed?
I'd like to consult my lifeline.
Lifeline is looking down and shaking his head. Azim Hafiz, Mudassar Nazar, Tausif Ahmed, Who is Syed Kirmani's only wicket as a bowler?
May I have the options?
Azim Hafiz, Mudassar Nazar, Tawseef Ahmed. It's got to be a guess, I suspect. Okay,
Mudassar Nazar.
Chinmay, I'd love that to be right. Sadly, it isn't. The answer is Azim Hafiz. I thought you might choose between Hafiz and Tawseef because they're largely bowlers. But bad luck, Chinmay, you did very, very well to come so far. Now, Tashi Namgyal, let's see what you do. Oh dear, your smile is heading out of the corner of your ears.
5.
Okay, 5. Here we go. Here is your 5-pointer. While playing against Bangladesh in 2003, which cricketer scored an unbeaten double century in his debut test match? Was it Graham Smith? Was it Michael Vaughan? It was Jacques Rudolph. He got it before the third option. Jacques Rudolph it was. What a quiz we've got on our hand. Tashi Namgyal, well done. What I like is you seem to be enjoying this quiz so much. Let's take a look at the scores. Chinmay Vidyalaya Bokaro then finishing with 45. What a good effort that was. High quality quizzing. Chinmay Vidyalaya Bokaro 45. Then Madhyam Gram coming absolutely out of the blue. 60, they hit 3 20-pointers in the end. Oh, sleeping giant, Madhyam Gram High School with 60. But then holding that cool and consistently good was the Tashi Namgyal Academy from Gangtok with 75 points. And we've got quite a spectacular scoring curve here. Look at Madhyam Gram High School literally coming out of nowhere and zooming ahead. Just a little dip there for Chinmay Vidyalaya. If they hit that 20-pointer, they'd have gone straight ahead of Tashi Namgyal, who are rather more consistent. So very well done. I thought the lifelines did a good job as well, coming in at crucial moments. So why don't all of you come in and join your teammates as well, because we have had a quiz contest to remember. Very well done, Madhyam Gram. I thought you were sensational in the last round. Very well done, the two of you. I hope you carry very happy memories back. Now, Tashi Namgyal, Harsh and Chayan, congratulations. I've got watches for you from ESPN and Alpenliebe. I hope you have a lot of Alpenliebes and you watch a lot of ESPN. Very well done. And Chayan, for all your enthusiasm and excitement, we've nominated you as a hero of the day. So look at that very carefully. Be proud of it. You also win yourself a Hero Razorback cycle from Hero Cycle. So ride it very well. Give him a ride once in a while as well, because you're a team together. And Chinmay, I think you were really, really good. Fantastic. I dare say on most other days you might have emerged winners. So there you are. What a spectacular start we've had to this ESPN School Quiz 2004. 3 very, very well-matched teams. What a pity. Only one of them, the team away on my right, can go through to the E-Zone semi-final. If this is the mood of what lies ahead, then I think the ESPN School Quiz 2004 has got some amazing contests ahead. Keep watching as we give you more such contests.